Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you? Today I'm going to make something that you probably all have made, but I've never done it myself at home, I'll be honest, and that is a chicken kebab. The reason I'm going to make it is because every Thursday night we go off and we deliver food to family and friends, so I get home a little bit later, and hubby and I have since got into a habit of going via the fish and chip shop on the way home, and I'm sorry, that's Lola eating. Now that's nothing wrong with that. Hubby has fish chips, mushy peas. They do like an all-day special, so it's a smaller portion and it's really quite reasonable. And I always have chicken kebab meat and salad, and I've had that every time I've been to a chip shop for the last 3 and a bit years, maybe 4 years, purely because I don't like fried food. Never have, and you know, the thought of batter, ugh, just can't stand it. So I always go to the same fish and chip shop when we're obviously local. If we're on holiday it's different, but they do a chicken tikka or a plain chicken kebab, and like I said, I've had it for years and years and years, and the last few weeks I just feel that I don't get value for money off it, and it's gone up by about 70p a portion, which isn't a lot, I know, but you know, when you're just having chicken kebab meat and salad, and it's just a little bit of salad, and the portion's not been great. Normally, the portion is such that I have some for my dinner and some for lunch next day, and hubby and I will share it, either on a sandwich or a salad. So I said last week to hubby, do you know what? I really don't think I want to buy my kebab meat anymore from the chip shop. Happy to buy your fish and chips, but I think I'm going to make my own, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a batch of it, and then I'm going to freeze some, and then every Thursday I'm going to take some out and just reheat it myself to have when we get home. So hubby will have his fish and chips, can't deprive him of those, but I'm going to make my own kebab meat, and it's so quick and easy. It is really, really easy. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to marinate my chicken first, and then I'm going to leave it overnight, and then I will cook it tomorrow. And hopefully it will be really, really tasty, and it will taste even better than the chip shop one. Okay, so let me get on with it. My thighs I always buy with the skins on because it's so much cheaper, and also making it at home is going to save a little bit of money, isn't it? I'm hoping to get maybe 4 portions out of this, and the chicken cost me a couple of £2 something, I think. So winner. So let me go and take all the skins off my chicken thighs, and then I'm just going to show you quickly how I make my marinade. All right. Right, so there's all my thighs. I'm just going to take my jaw off because I'm going to get a little bit messy here. Now remember, when you touch raw chicken, you need to wash your hands properly afterwards. So I've got some fat-free natural yogurt. So I'm just going to pop a couple of tablespoons onto this. In fact, I'm going to be more than a couple. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, let's go 8. Okay, so 8 tablespoons fat-free yogurt. Okay, and then I've got here some seasoning, which came from my butcher's actually. He gave it me for free. Gave me a massive big pot, and it's just amazing, and it's got lots of things in it. It's got paprika, chili, all sorts of herbs, spices. It's like their secret recipe. It's what they marinate their meat in the store with. I wanted some meat one day that was marinated, and he hadn't got any, but he said, I can give you the marinade and you can do it yourself at home. So exactly what I did. So I've got 3 tablespoons there, and this is where it gets a little bit messy because I'm now just going to, should use a bigger bowl, but I wanted to use this in the fridge. So I was trying to be clever, so I just need to be careful. I won't spill it all over the counter. So I'm just going to move it all around and make sure all my thighs, I definitely should use a bigger bowl, are coated in my marinade and my yogurt mix. What I could have done, I suppose, is actually mix the marinade into the yogurt first and then poured it over, but hey, as long as the two combine, who cares which way you do it round. Right. Perfect. Lovely jubbly. Told you, get messy. Right, I'm going to wash my hands very quickly. Right, so all I need to do with that now is pop the lid on and stick it in the fridge overnight, and then I will get it ready to cook tomorrow. Right, so tomorrow I will pop it in the oven. I'll show you what I'm going to do to cook it. But while you're here, did anyone go back to group last week? Because I did, and it was very different. Obviously, if you have to wear your face mask, you sit 2 meters apart from anybody else in the group, and it's a lot smaller group. But it was really nice getting back face to face, seeing that everybody, well, not everybody, because obviously we're split, but the good old favourites were still there. Sorry, that's Lola. That's not very ladylike. She just burped. I really do apologise for that. So yeah, so it was really, really good. And what was interesting, as I weighed in every week since lockdown, I was quite pleased actually, because I felt I'd put on a lot of weight since lockdown. And like I said, I've been using kgs as opposed to pounds and stones. So I was like not really sure sort of what the damage was going to be. And obviously I'm not going to the gym. But actually, since March, I've only put 4.5 pounds on, which is still 4.5 pounds, and I don't want those 4.5 pounds on. But it could have been a lot worse. So it has spurred me on to get back down to where I was pre-weigh-in on lockdown. And I'm also potentially, on Saturday, I'm going to go and have a look at our community gym in the village. Because I'm not going to be going back into work for a while now, and I do miss the gym. It's 6 months almost, no, 5 months since I've done the gym. That's Lola now, she wants to go outside. So it's 5 months since I've been to the gym, and I do miss it. So I am going to go and have a look at it. It's quite cheap as well, because it's only a little community village, gym. It's not like your big spas and things like that. So, because I know some David Lloyd things are nearly £100 a month, aren't they? Which I'm not going to spend. But yeah, I do want to try and get back into getting fit again. And as my hubby said, the reason I might have thought I'd put more on it is because I'm not maybe as toned as I was 6 months ago. So I'm going to get back into shape. Alright guys, well, I will see you tomorrow when I start cooking my chicken kebab meat. Alright, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Morning. Right, so my chicken has marinated overnight as promised, so it's now time to get ready to go on to cook for the day. So let's get cracking. Right, okay, so there's all my chicken, and I've got some skewers here, just from Sainsbury's. They're not very expensive at all. In fact, I bought these in the sale at the end of summer, I think last year, when they were getting rid of them. They do different lengths, but this is just perfect for me, because if I can show you here, oops, hold on, fits perfectly in my slow cooker. And I am going to slow cooker this purely because I'm working all day and I've got meetings back to back, and I will not have time to keep an eye on the oven. Right, so first thing I'm going to do is start preparing my slow cooker, and what I'm going to do is take some baking parchment, just tear it. Don't need much, just enough to coat the bottom. Okay, like that. Okay, and just put it to one side for a second. Alright, and then just put my skewers. If you're putting these in the oven, then you'd want to soak your skewers overnight, or at least for a couple of hours. But I'm not, this is going in slow cooker, so it's fine. And all I'm going to do is take my skewer and my chicken and just literally pop probably 2 thighs to a skewer. If I can get 3 on, the better. Yeah, I can actually. Ooh, look at this. Because what you want is it to be crammed. You know, like you get the chicken kebab meat on the big skewer at the chip shop. Okay, so that's like that. So I'm going to pop that on top of my parchment paper and do another one quickly. Really looking forward to these. Right, typically there's one left, so I'm going to squeeze it on the end. Perfect. Right. There you go. So there's my 2 chicken kebabs. I'm going to pop the lid on now. I'm going to leave it on low, and I'm going to leave it on all day long. So what I'll do is I'll show it you halfway through cooking so you can see it, and then I'll also show it you this evening when it's ready for me to dish. So I'm really excited about this, and it's going to be a lot more healthier than the chip shop version, definitely. Right, so here it is, part cooked, and it smells amazing. Making me so hungry. So I'm looking forward to this tonight. It's just, oh, I think this is going to be so much nicer than the chip shop one. Absolutely. Right, and here it is, and it smells and looks divine. So I'm just going to get it out and chop it up. Right, how amazing does this look? And yes, my dogs are eating. It's all they ever do. But look, oh. Now, I did keep the bones on this because I do think in a slow cooker especially it cooks nice with a bone on, but it doesn't detract from this at all. Look at that. That meat, perfect. Oh. Made me jump. And now don't forget there's no skin on this because I took it all off, but just look at that. That meat is just going to fall off the bone and off the skewer. Isn't that so much nicer than a kebab shop or chip shop meat? Look at that. Perfect. Now all that needs now is a little bit of salad, or if you want a pita bread, whatever you prefer. But yeah, that one I'm going to save for another day. So I'm going to pop it in the freezer. If you want it a bit crunchy, you could always put it under the grill. I don't. This is perfect for me. So yeah, oh, yummy. Right guys, how easy and cheap was that? Doing it in the slow cooker doesn't take away any of the flavours or textures or anything. And it means I can just pop it in, leave it, and then come home this evening after dropping all my food off and eat it. So I'm excited. So I hope you enjoyed that guys. Hope it inspires you. If it did, don't forget to subscribe, notifications, give me a thumbs up. See you in my next video. Bye. Bye.